Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys, and today we're staring at a freaking box, and you guys are like, Boost, what are we talking about? Why are we staring at a box? Anyway, guys, because of the magic of internet, let's just get this box open in 1, 2, 3. You guys think I was just going to let you guys know what's in the box? Guys, let's do some housekeeping first. If you're part of the Boost in Motion family, if you are a subscriber, be part of the like squad. Guys, if you subscribe, you want this channel to grow big. When you hit the like button, you want this channel to grow big. It helps out the YouTube algorithm and it suggests these videos to other people. About 50 to 60% of my viewers aren't subscribed to the channel. So if you are new here, watch a couple of my other videos. If you enjoyed these videos, please subscribe and also hit the bell notification and hit all so you don't miss any videos. Anyway, guys, let's jump into it. So what are we looking at here? Yes, we are going E85 on our Infiniti Q60. Shout out to AAM Competition. Much love, Mike, for sending me out this flex fuel unit. So we're gonna do it in a later video installation of this, and this book is actually kind of big to do it. I'm a little scared. I don't really like when there's a big amount of books with directions. But anyways, let me just start unboxing some of the stuff in here and go through some of the components and see what we have. Let's go. All right, guys, I don't know how to feel about this, though. These are all the parts, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous going E85 on this car. But I think AAM Competition is going to really hold me down with the parts. But anyways, it's going to be a very short video, but let me just show you some of the components that are included in the Flex Fuel kits. They're very simple, no matter the specific brand you go with. This is the Flex Fuel sensor, which is made out of pretty much out of plastic. This part is metal. The fuel goes in here, and that's where you can read how much E85 or ethanol content is to your gasoline. So if you guys want to know the difference between like E10 or E15, E30, E50, and why you see these numbers, pretty much that means the percentage of ethanol to the gas tank, or I mean to the fuel. So usually you see someone say E50, E70, E90. Usually that means a higher percentage of ethanol to it. Just want you guys to know. Cool. So that's the Flex Fuel kit. Now you have, these are the different connectors which go onto the fuel line. These feel like they're made out of some kind of metal, not plastic. So that's pretty dope. I don't think they would make these things out of plastic anyways. Iodinized black. All right, you got some stickers here. Shout out to them. And you also have some fuel lines that you're going to be replacing some of the fuel lines with. I would say is usually the fuel lines will be like that color right here. You have to like move it around a little bit, but they have this coating that they put on top of it as an extra measure. I'm not too positive other Flex Fuel kits do it, but that's really good that they actually added something like this. I guess this is for heat and or making sure that it's not rubbing and scrubbing against anything and cause any punctures. So I will assume that's an extra safeguard. There's 2 fuel lines with that. There's a connection that goes from the Flex Fuel sensor itself, and guess what? It goes to the brain. Yes. This is a Flex Fuel, well, this is a gauge, a digital gauge, but this gauge is going to be able to read the amount of amount of E85 content to the gasoline. Also on top of that, it reads different colors. And some of you guys are going to probably ask, well, why did they go with an actual gauge? Reason being is, from what Mike has told me, other Flex Fuel kits use a sensor, a wireless sensor, and sometimes he stated that sometimes maybe not be reliable, or you may have connectivity issues. But when you add in, let's say, a hard wire gauge, LED gauge, it can actually give you consistent and more consistent readings going with the digital gauge. I think that's pretty cool. It makes sense. I don't remember this being wireless. That would have been pretty dope, but at the end of the day, it's not wireless, but it's still going to get the job done. And I don't really use E85 that much. I barely ever. This is going to be my first time. I'm not going to drive around in E30. Probably going to drive around 93, but when I do want to start, tuning the car, I'm going to need to know how much E85 is to that tank. So this is actually really something good that I'm really happy about. And the installation does look a little bit more labor intensive. But we're gonna check it out, man. We're gonna see what we can get done. It won't be in this video. Also on top of that, to finish it off, it seems like he gave me a replacement shroud or bezel for the Flex Fuel gauge, and a white gauge if I choose to switch over to that one, right? Yeah, it looks what it looks like. That's pretty cool. So I do like that. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Mike. Much appreciated. Much love. And guys, once again, shout out to AAM Competition for coming out with this flex fuel kit. Now, for the people that are probably watching, you're probably like, well, Boost, where's the fuel filter? He accidentally forgot to send me the fuel filter. So I will be getting the fuel filter in a future video. But if you guys want to know, you should add in a separate fuel filter. With our VR30s, we have a sack, or a very large sack that's in the tank. I want you guys to know what that sack look like also. So this is your low pressure fuel pump. Shout out to Enthusiast POV. I actually purchased his old fuel system from about a year ago. I ended up selling his high pressure fuel pump, but I also kept his low pressure fuel pump because at some period I'm going to be installing it. But that sack is pretty much right there. See, that's the sack right there. So that's what it actually is. But it's only gonna do much of its own job. But also, I believe at the time he also upgraded this low pressure fuel pump with a Walboro 450. I can't remember, but I think it was a Walboro 450. So I do have an upgraded low pressure fuel pump, but it's not that. It's for larger contaminants. It's not for small contaminants. I believe the flex fuel filter is like almost 20 to 10 microns, so it's very super thin. Not a lot of debris or contaminants could get through that fuel filter. So we're gonna get an optional fuel filter for this flex fuel kit, and then from there we're gonna see what we can do. All right, it took a couple days, but we now have the fuel filter for our AAM competition's flex fuel kit. Anyways, let's quickly unbox this, and boom, just like that, the fuel filter is in. We definitely need the fuel filter because it's really good to add it in. Remember guys, there's no fuel filter on the Q50 Q60 VR30, so it's good to add this as an addition to make sure no contaminants or any debris could get in the fuel line. All right, so we're gonna add this with the flex fuel kit, and let's continue the video. I'm gonna try my best and see if I can install this all myself. The installation guide is pretty long, but it's super detailed. And it really lets you know step by step, literally with photos, letting you know precautions. You know how I do my installations. I try to do everything one by one. I even let you guys know where you guys are gonna cut your hand. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try my best and see what I can do here. Also, on top of that, looking through this, I even read where they stated that you may lose your dampener. There's a fuel dampener. Usually you would want to keep the dampener, but we'll see what happens when we do go to install this. But this is good that this is something that we can start doing in the future. But they go through everything detail by detail, and I think this is really good for us. And I love this. I love really good installation guides. Even though I don't follow them, I'm gonna need to follow them. If not, if I feel very uncomfortable installing this, which I don't feel uncomfortable, what's gonna happen next is I'm probably gonna go to my boy at All Out Motorworks to get this stuff done. But I should be able to do this. I know how to turn on wrenches and ratchets, so we're gonna do what we're gonna do. But outside of that, guys, remember I have a coupon code, a promo code. If you purchase any of AAM competition components, it should be Team Boost in Motion. So outside of that, guys, tap in with AAM competition below. I'm gonna put their links below to all their parts or to their website. Also on top of that, tap in with me. Tap in with Boost in Motion at Boost in Motion on IG, Facebook, and Boost in Motion on gmail.com. Outside of that, guys, I hope you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, AAM Competition, for always working with your boy Boost. And thank you for continuing to grow the channel and support your Boost in Motion family. Because literally I'm doing these modifications step by step so that you guys can know everything and see how much the growth is with this specific car. So outside of that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys always banging with your boy Boost. Please always hit the like, always hit the subscribe, and just always show me your love like I show you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You have a good day. Thank you everybody for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.